YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video. I got a drink combo in honor of Brad, may he rest in peace. He was a part of the band Eternal Champion. I'll put a link to their music in the comments. His death was 100% preventable, but I will not be discussing that out of respect for his family. The drink combo consists of some pink, delicious strawberry champagne, some Old Crow whiskey, and some peaches and cream sparkling water, and some wild cherry water. These are my two favorite flavors of Signature Selects. And the drink combo's not half bad. I've been drinking all day yesterday, and I just woke up. Now, Brad was a huge fan of my videos before I even took off, so I really appreciate that. I'm just now discovering his music. So may he rest in peace, and hopefully he's enjoying the afterlife and watching over the people that care about him. If you're a fan of my videos, I appreciate you no matter who you are or how famous you are, kind of thing, you know. So right now I'm just smoking a cigarette and having a drink combo for Brad. You know, Brad got to get so famous with his music, he was able to go on tour with it, and that's the dream, you know. So my condolences go out to his family, his bandmates, and closest friends. That's got to be rough. But just a heads up, their album covers are for 21 and up because they feature naked of-age ladies on their album covers. Ain't nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. It was tastefully done, but that's just my opinion. So, cheers to Brad, I guess. I had to remake this video because I tried to play a song for him in tribute, but the video got blocked for copyright reasons, so I had to redo the video, and I was so upset about having to redo the video, I just said, fuck it, I'll redo it later. But yeah, it's Friday, and I got like 1 can of alcohol left to my name, and that's just fine. And work on my album when it's more appropriate to do so, because right now it's like 6:08 in the morning. I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm like, I'll just get up then. But cheers, Brad. I hope you're doing good. Resting in peace. As peacefully as possible. The thing about life is you don't know when you're going to die or how you're going to die, so just enjoy life to the fullest. And the way Brad died was incredibly fucking sad, and like I said, I'm not going to talk about that out of respect for his family. A fan of mine is also one of my good friends, was trying to introduce me to his music, and I apologize if I'm just discovering their band now. He didn't need a shout out because he was way more famous than I am, but nonetheless. So you have no idea how much time people have left, so wise words would be to enjoy the people in your life for as long as possible. Because you don't know when your time's coming, and when it does come, it's, you know. But from what I can gather, me and Brad would have gotten along just fine, you know. We have the same taste in music and that kind of thing, so there you go. Right now I'm just smoking a cigarette and having a drink combo in honor of Brad. And I'm not gonna lie, I spent all day drinking yesterday because I was devastated over the loss of one of my biggest fans. Even if you're not a huge fan of my videos, I'm still gonna be devastated, you know? I truly have no idea how my videos impact the world. I just make my videos, and if people don't like them, then don't watch. You know, my YouTube trolls will bully me for anything they can think of, and it's pathetic, to the point where they're going on my buddy's channel and talking shit. And it's like, my YouTube trolls are more obsessed with me than my ex-girlfriend Jessica is, and it's not healthy. But fans like Brad is why I keep going. You know, I choose to focus on my fans instead of the haters. Look, when I first started playing guitar on YouTube, I wasn't the best at it, but now I fucking shred like a boss. And I've been on YouTube for well over 10 years now, and I've been bullied nonstop my entire life. And rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade. And from what I can gather, all Brad wanted was a girlfriend. So I hope he meets the girl of his dreams in the afterlife. And I'm sure he would have met her if he would have been alive a little bit longer. So just based off the fact that he gets rejected by his crushes too, I know the feeling, it sucks. But here's the thing of it. Serious, okay, all the chicks that used to crush on back in the day are now looking at me and going, oh, he's a famous YouTuber, I should have given Josh a chance. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's just how it goes. And no disrespect to Brad's memory, but that's how you gotta be with, you know, the women you crush on. If they don't want what you're laying down, that's their loss. You'll find someone way hotter and way more perfect for you. So yeah, this drink combo, like I said, it consists of this delicious strawberry champagne. It consists of Old Crow whiskey. And then my 2 favorite flavors of sparkling water from Signature Select. Got a little bit left in the bottle here. So Brad, hope you're doing good in the afterlife, man. I'll keep you in my prayers. No, I do have a couple of celebrities who follow my videos, and I'm very humbled by it. And just because I call myself King Cobra, that's just a fucking stage name. I don't act like I'm some big shot. If anything, I'm very humble about my YouTube fame. I don't care how famous I become, I'm always going to be humble about it. I don't see myself as famous, to be honest. I don't. And I'm one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet, too, but, like, the way the internet has me pegged and judges me, you know, you'd think I was some horrible piece of shit, but it's like, you don't know me, dude. And, like I said, I hope Brad's enjoying the afterlife. Anything his spiritual heart desires is at his fingertips now. All he has to do is think it into existence, and it becomes a reality. All of his favorite foods. I have a theory about the afterlife, and this is just a theory, but let's say you go to Wendy's and you order a pretzel baconator with no ketchup, and then you eat it. As soon as you eat it, it becomes ghost food. And the energy that it took and the energy that that food possesses is now passed over to the afterlife. So now if a spirit wants one, all they gotta do is think it into existence and it becomes reality. I don't know how much time I have left on this miserable fucking planet, but I'm gonna keep going for as long as I can. For my fans, and more importantly, my friends and family, and my idols, And that's the thing of it. Like I said, you don't know how much time you have left on Earth, so fucking cherish it. Because 6 a.m., life is beautiful. So I hope Brad's enjoying the afterlife, and, you know, the way he went was pretty fucking sad. But I'm not going to discuss that out of respect for his parents and his family. And that's the thing of it. I may have a lot of haters on YouTube, but I've also met a lot of cool people on YouTube because of the thing that I do, you know? And the one thing I don't understand is why I get so much hate, because I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not some asshole like certain YouTubers who treats YouTube like it's a social experiment. Not gonna name names, but it's like, no, fuck that. What you get is what you get. What you see is authentic. And I think the part of the reason why people love watching my videos is because I'm not afraid to be myself. I'll make some like gross food hack or like some random drink combo, and it's just so out there and it's genuine. It's authentic. It's not some fake facade. You know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get. Man, and I'm waiting on my YouTube money. I've been waiting on it, so I might get it tomorrow, and I don't care when I get it. Excuse me, that's not important right now. No, I might order me some cherry pipe tobacco when I do get my money. We'll have to wait and see, man. And I dig Brad's band. They're into Vikings and swords and shit, you know, and yeah. As somebody who's 30% Scottish Norwegian Viking, I can dig that, you know what I'm saying? I started making mead because of my Viking ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And I love to make my own homemade mead. It's honey wine, and some of the meads I've been making lately have been pretty freaking tasty. I'm currently working on a mead right now that's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup flavored and banana flavored. Because Halloween is right around the corner, and I'm going to strain my mead into a clean jar with the strainer 6 days from now. And leave all the bananas in the Reese's cups in the dirty jar, and just strain the liquid from this first jar into the second jar. You leave the yeast and the bananas and the chocolate in the first jar, and just pour the liquid into the second jar. And I'm going to let it age till Halloween, and then I'm going to drink it on Halloween. My little Halloween treats. Like, I'd love to be able to go out to a bar on Halloween in my costume, but on the offhand chance it doesn't happen, and I may just stay home and drink. That way, you know. And my YouTube trolls are fucking assholes. They're either too old to trick or treat and not old enough to drink alcohol, or they're so bored and miserable with their life, they're like, oh, Cobra's out at a bar having fun, enjoying his life, not hurting anyone, just doing his thing, and it pisses people off. And I will say this, my YouTube fans are my biggest motivators. My haters are just assholes. You know, my YouTube haters motivate me too, but like, my fans are my biggest supporters. And I want to keep going for you cool Cobras. But Brad, cheers, mate. Hope you're rocking out in the afterlife. Valhalla has gained an awesome musician. Pour some on the share for Brad. It fucking sucks, dude, when you lose people that care about you. It does. So this is just me paying tribute to Brad and his memory, and sharing with you some of my personal experiences with life, and just giving you my 2 cents. You can take it or leave it. That's a tasty drink combo. Whiskey and champagne, that's pretty rock star if I do say so myself. But I don't know how else to pay tribute to him, and I wish I would have checked out his music sooner. I get a bazillion people texting me recommending bands and music, and I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it just because I get so many people texting me. So I do apologize if it took me this long to discover his music, and I would play you some of his music, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, so it is what it is. Cheers. The title of this video is going to be R.I.P. Brad. Like, this guy was a huge fan of my videos before I took off. And that means the world to me, man. I'm never going to forget all the people I've encountered or made friends with. The key to this whole thing is to stay humble about your fame and never forget the friends and fans that you make prior to making it super big. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to trying my new mead. I know it's definitely fermenting, and I should have put way less water in it, but it is what it is. It's a full jar of mead, fuck it. And I'm not gonna stop making my homemade mead and my wacky drink combos and food combinations, because that's why y'all tune in, you know? And the amount of support I get from my fans is pretty sweet. Once I started getting into making my own homemade wine, people were sending me stuff to do it more properly, so I appreciate that as well. I'm working on getting my P.O. box set up. I'll have a new one here shortly. And when I do, I'll make the announcement. And I'll put it on my community page on YouTube. I no longer have the 3862 P.O. box, so that's why it's no longer in my description box. So cherish the time you have left with your loved ones, because tomorrow is not promised. You know, when I lost my buddy Alex Anderson, may he also rest in peace, that was hard, dude. You know, that was one of my best mates. You know what I'm saying? Like, the British way of saying friend. And Alex Anderson died because of an epileptic seizure that he had. He had grand mal seizures, and it eventually took his life. And it's sad, too, because I have very fond memories of hanging out with Alex Anderson at Frosty's and drinking a pitcher. You know, he'd come over to my old apartment at the time, and he'd like, homie, you want to go to Frosty's for a pitcher? And I'm like, yeah, how much money you got? And we'd have enough money for the two of us to get a pitcher, and That'd be enough. And we were always very polite to the bartender and shit. And like now when I go to the bars, if it's a bar that my YouTube audience is not familiar with, I'm hesitant to film just because. But if I do go to a bar that I like to go to, then I just decide not to film in there because it's bullshit that I can't go to a fucking bar and vlog about my drink combo without someone being like, I know which bar he's at. You know what I want to do? Just to piss on Cobra's day. I want to fucking call the bar he's at and fucking harass them until they kick him out. They basically call the bar and Bart Simpson them, and it's stupid. But it doesn't stop me from going to bars. Fuck my YouTube trolls, they're miserable cunts. But yeah, I can see the sun starting to come up. You want to check out Brad and his band's music? I'll put a link in the comment section of one of their full albums. That'll lead you to their YouTube channel. If you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome of you. But I appreciate y'all watching this video, man.